I know I'm in agony. And they're just so dang hard to find one like that. When you do, you just gotta try to do everything you possibly can to get them to maturity. Maybe try rattling them back or something. Yes. Yeah, what a beautiful deer. It's November 27th, day before Thanksgiving. We're back out after that goofy 8 or the 10. We hunted right back in this bay yesterday. And I'm pretty sure I saw him. I saw a buck come over, a big, tall, narrow one, but then he went right back over the top. So we came in this redneck that's here at early season. They were all kind of feeding in this wheat right here and going to the pond and stuff. And now during the rut, I just feel like I feel better in a stand, if they're running and moving, that you have, moving options. But so one thing we can do, be hunting out of a blind in the rut, is put a decoy out there. That way if they come to the decoy, I put it at 30 yards and kind of off this side, because it seemed like they're coming out of the east timber, just so they could see it better. If they got out on that green hill, that they'd see the decoy. So that's kind of our strategy here today, and a lot of it is just to kind of get a look at this and see, where they're coming out. We were going to go hang a stand over in this edge on the east timber over there, like we hunted the morning over there, but I'm just not exactly sure how they move out here, so just kind of seeing where they come out from and everything tonight. And then we can adjust tomorrow, maybe hang a stand depending on where they're coming out from. So that's our plan right now. Hopefully we can at least see them. Well, that's him right there, the 10 anyway that we wanted to look at. Awesome, pretty buck, but hey, looks like a 4-year-old there. Should be a giant though. Walked out into the green. I think that's him. Yeah, just walked out the green. Not gonna make it in time. Well, there he is. Goofy 8 is out there, but we're just running out of light. He's at like 70 yards if he just came up this hill, but walking right up at 70. Cold. That means perfect weather. It means 20 degrees this morning and 10-mile-an-hour wind. All the conditions are right. Now all I just need is the deer to show. I hope we can see him. If not, we're gonna get out at 9 or 10 and go run around and pop that stand up where he came out last night, and then run home for Thanksgiving lunch, I guess, not dinner. Because we're gonna eat like at 12, so we can get back out in the stand by 1 or 2 o'clock probably. So
might have to stake him down. Or we shot him.
You know, wind got through nothing, but then I even hung the stand and everything in it. And the other one, you would have just been.
Heavenly Father, thank you for gathering us here today. We're so thankful for everything you've done, just all the people here and all the opportunities you've given us. Please bless this food, and we just are so grateful to be together. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Good job, Ty.
Yeah, I'm going light the first time.
I did not. Actually, I did make the pumpkin pie legit and the whipped cream, but I did purchase this one from Cody, and I purchased this one from the store, Dutchman's.
If this is anything like her cake,
You know it's going to be delicious, 100%.
we hunted about 500 yards back from here this morning, and I think for the rut that was good. You could see all the trails and scrapes and stuff in there. But on this farm, it kind of seems like, at least from what we saw last night, we saw the buck we wanted, and actually one of the big tens, and they were just kind of out there feeding, not really paying much attention to doe. So I just don't know if the rut's kind of over here for now at least, and I think that a lot of these deer are just bedding up close to the field. We got a big, amazing grains field here, and then beans out here. I think a lot of them are just maybe just going in and bedding on these first ridges in here. We've had pictures of the Goofy 8. There's a big rub right there, and several times he's come out this little finger here out to the beans, and that's exactly what he did last night. He came down this finger, so we don't know if he's in this woods today or not, but we're just hoping we can catch him here. Got out a little bit late. He's eating Thanksgiving dinner, so I'll probably sit down and try not to go to sleep. Day after Thanksgiving, and we've been looking for the Goofy 8, and you know, he was there like several days in a row. We were out there and saw him, and then he kind of disappeared off the cameras, and the last 2 times I've been out there, hadn't seen him, so I don't know if he got a doe and got pinned down again. So we went and checked these cameras down here, and the other big one, I have a feeling he's young, but I'm not 100% sure. You just gotta look at him in person and see how big I think he is and how old I think he is. But he was gone for, I don't know, a week or so now, and then he just showed back up. We got a picture of him last night. Kind of our strategy right now is like when they're locked down, there's just nothing you can do. I mean, you can go sit out there every day and look for them, but they may not even be on your farm. I mean, they could be a mile away. So kind of just wait until, check cameras. You know, if you see one up on its feet moving or running or something that you know they're in between does, then we get out and hunt them, because you know you got probably a couple days that they might be hitting all the scrapes and all your food plots and just on their feet a ton, and that's the time to be out there. That's him.
There's a doe just around.
She's still right there. There he is, just tending her. Crazy, we just got in the stand. We just got here. I was like, we better get out early, they should be moving. Sure enough, we get out here and we just walk in the blind, looked on the other end, and there's the buck we're looking for. Wait, see him comes closer, boy, from head on, he sure is impressive. Holy crap, does he look good though? Coming at you. I don't know, looking at him, he might be 4, but it's awesome. Yeah, it's hard when you have no history with him, you just don't know. You just gotta go off of what you see, you know, and it's like he just looks like he doesn't have that big mature face. Jeez, what a rack though. I wouldn't say it's 100% that I wouldn't shoot him, but I'm about 90% sure right now. I was just hoping to get a look at him. I mean, he's huge. I mean, he's 180, maybe even more, 180-inch deer for sure. But I just think he's a 4-year-old, and there's your 200 for next year, you know, if he stays. But that's the deer that we have another farm that's like is 3 miles from here. I got the first 2 pictures of that deer, and they're at night, and I just see the rack, and I think, holy cow, there's a big one. But I never could see the body, and then there was nothing for like 2 weeks, and it's like I just kept checking that farm over there, see if he'd show up, and nothing else, and bang, right on this farm, you know, he showed up, and he's been here now for going on 2 weeks, so you know, there's maybe a chance that he would just stay here. But I think we got to knock out some of these other mature management bucks. But even trying to shoot those, I mean, we've been trying, and it's just not that easy. You know, they're big bullies, and especially when it gets to rut like this, you just don't see them. They have all the does, and you know, it's just going to take catching them in between, or just waiting here till, you know, when it starts slowing down and kind of running out of does and catch them on food. But a couple of them we have to get out of here, and hopefully a buck like that will stay, because he is a beaut. Huge spread, huge tine length, stickers out his 2s, an inside point right now, and he's got everything. I said those deer like that are basically the 1 in a million. And they're just so dang hard to find one like that. When you do, you just got to try to do everything you possibly can to get them to maturity, because they just don't make very many like that. He's young too. It's one other one we haven't seen him. I got the devil sitting on this shoulder saying, he's not a resident. He was 3 miles away. Shoot him, you'll never see him again. And I got the angel on this. Hey, he may relocate. You're worried about somebody else killing him, but if you do it, you're the neighbor you're talking about. So I don't know. We'll listen to the angels. I don't know, I'm in agony. I wish we had history with that deer and knew him, like he knew exactly how old he was. And his body and face and neck, he just looks like a 4-year-old, maybe 5. But he could be a 190-inch deer. He's 80s for sure. And you're just like, so they had the first 2 pictures of him 3 miles away on another one of our farms. You know, if he lived someplace else, probably just come here for does and, you know, the rut and leave, and you may never see him again. But here, I just don't know if he'd stay or not. But, oh my gosh, he's a damn heart stopper. They might look at him and say, oh, that's fine, I can leave him. That'll be the 4th 180-inch plus deer that I left this year. Then I look at that rack and I'm like, holy cow, when he looks at you in the front, and like, that'd be like the centerpiece of my whitetail collection. It's got to be 21 or 22 wide. I mean, just that big, huge frame. Oh my gosh. But that's the ones you want to try to get, you know, to 6 or 7. But man, what a toad. When you think about it, it's like I'm sitting here and it's like, boy, I haven't even shot a deer yet, and it's almost December. But you look at the deer that I could have shot. I mean, the first 2 6x6s that I looked at, you know, both probably in the 170s. And the big flyer buck, and that thing is probably 180s. The big white antlered 6x6 with the kickers out the side, that's 180s for sure. You know, this buck is probably 180, maybe 190. Oh my gosh, it's just nuts. I've had such a great year. I mean, this was 5 years ago. He would have shot all these. It would have been like my best year ever. Would have had 380 to 190 inch deer already. But I guess you're just looking to try to say, hey, can we get 3 220 inch deer? Man. That's him. God dang it. Hopefully he just goes up in that woods and we can try rattling him back or something. God dang it. Well, that's 2 days in a row. Yesterday we just got in the blind in that big 10 that we decided not to shoot. Was out. And now we're just walking to the blind. We look in the big 8 this is the one that we will shoot for sure. Was out in this green just by himself, and he fed just over the hill into that woods, and I'm assuming that he'll probably come back out tonight and move into, everything seems to always meet at this scrape down in this bottom and come up this waterway and come up to these beans and things. I'm not sure, since he's right there, if I should try hitting the antlers once out here and just, maybe you just come back out this way, or you just let him be. I'm not sure. I have pretty good thought that he'd just come back out tonight, but he was just kind of sitting there feeding on the edge. We got in here without him seeing us, but man, that's 2 days in a row. I think we'll just leave him alone and just not rattle or do anything. And if we just move this blind, it was about 60 yards back behind us. When we saw him the other night, he was just too far. He came right up here, and he came right up the trail like they all do, and he still stayed at 70 yards. But let's just hope he comes and hits that scrape. It's like 60 yards down there. But if he comes into this grass like they normally come up and feed this edge of beans and kind of walk the edge of these beans up, and heck, if he did that, you know, if he started walking up, we'd have right there a 25, 26 yard shot. Oh yeah, there he is. That's him. He just walked out. The same place he went in. He was just sitting there the whole time. I like that we got like one doe coming right in front of us here. So they don't get downwind of us, though. Hopefully these does here will come down this way, because those other ones kind of are working up the other way. Let's just hope he comes to the beans instead of just staying in the green. 758 yards. He's coming out. There he is, Big Goofy. You're going the right direction. There's a pretty good chance he's going to come right down here. Three does down here. I think that's when they come to the beans. Window, but I think we just gotta wait and see where he open this we don't want. Oh, wait. You got the knot. Got it. Okay. Got it. I think 56. He's moving again. Fifty-four now. Got him. He's gonna go right in the field. He's going in the field. Right in the heart. He's gonna go down right there. Yes. Yes. I can't believe it. Yeah, we got here. And he was out in the field already when we got here. he went over the edge and we didn't see him anymore. So we thought maybe he just bedded somewhere. We were hoping, and all of a sudden these does started coming out. We got wind, you know, is out of the north, so we had these does coming out here. And I was just like, gosh, I hope they don't, you know, wind us, but they didn't. I mean, like I said, we've got, you know, all this spray, and we just always use it, and it just works great for us. This golden estrus, they spraying all the windows down the bottom and around the sills. I think they were just smelling that, because then they just got calm when he came right in there, and he was quartering just slightly towards me at first when he was like at 57. He got to like 53, and I was like, okay, perfect, broadside, and just heart shot him right there, and he's lying dead in the field 100 yards from us. Yes. Gosh, this whole season has just been crazy. You know, we had quite a few, you know, good bucks that we were looking at, you know, and big ones like 180s, and the one might even be out touching the 190. But just all of them just look like they're, you know, 4-year-olds to me. And I was just like, you know what, I just got to go and try for this 8, you know, those big 10s and stuff that we have here. Let's just leave those alone. And I was just like, well, it's my last day to shoot one in November. It's December tomorrow, and the 7th the gun season opens, and then all bets are off. And couldn't have worked out any better. Yes, there he is right there. Gosh, look at that. Look at that thing. How awesome is that? He said this buck last year was just a big 8, and he was around like all the time. And when we think about shooting him, we're thinking, hey, it's just a 5-year-old 8-point. And then when I started looking at him a little bit later in the season, I was like, gosh, he made it through December and January. So let's just give him another year and see what he does. So he's probably a 6-year-old deer right now, but he put up, you know, 5th on this, and this goofy side, and this big crown up there. Look at that. Exactly what we wanted, you know, just a quick, clean kill like that. And that is so nice about those new Rage Blacks. They are so sharp. If you look at our YouTube page, we did an experiment with them, comparing them to like scalpels and everything else, and everything we've shot with those has just gone down like right now. You know, again, that new Mathews Lift X, they're incredible. They're just so accurate. I'm just shooting it today out to 100 yards and just throwing darts. I had 100% confidence shooting this thing at 60, 80 yards, whatever, but like for me, it came into 54. Look at that, what a cool buck. One of the reasons we just keep leaving a lot of these deer an extra year, you know, there's just an 8-point before, and just putting up this extra cool stuff on there, and palmated up there. Yes. Look at that, what a beautiful deer. Look at that service.
Holy cow. So awesome.
Hi guys! Look at you guys.
Hey, congrats, man.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Congratulations, Daddy.
Well, thank you, Riggs. Mwah.